Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I hope all is well. I hope everything is going well. And if it's not, it's going to get better. Today, we are going to be talking about locks and these tight hairstyles. I'm going to be giving you tips to keep your locks healthy, but more so to avoid wearing tight hairstyles. Anything that I give you is not something that's a rule or you need to do it. It's more so to help you maintain and keep healthy locks. But like myself, you don't necessarily have to do things exactly the way I say it. Whatever works out for you, but I'm always just trying to look out for the health of your locks and the health of your locks, as well as the well-being of your locks, as well as the structure of your locks as well. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. So I see on the internet a lot with lock content, or I see people post like, yo, this like lock style that I got is too tight. They'll ask people like, well, how long do you keep this style in for? And like some people be like, I'm gonna try to hold out for a week. And it's like, let me tell you why that's not a good thing if your hair is already tight and it feels uncomfortable for you to hold out for a week. Because you're getting a lock style and you're holding out for a week because you want to keep that lock style in, and it's cute, and there are some nice lock styles that I have seen. Locks are beyond versatile. But what happens is if you're keeping it in for a week long, that is a lot of tension. And what happens is over the long run, you can cause traction alopecia and you can cause thinning with your locks. So if you notice the first day that your locks are pretty tight, some people, they keep it in for maybe 24 hours less than that and then they remove it. Some people try to continue for it. I say if you feel that tension and pulling and tugging and things like that, remove the hairstyle, because it's just like it's going to do more harm than good in the long run. So remove it. That's the best thing and suggestion I can give to you. I know people are like, well, I paid money and all these different things, and I understand that part, but you being uncomfortable, your scalp being sore and feeling uncomfortable is not worth you keeping that hairstyle in that you have for your locks. Also, as your locks get longer and they fill in, they do get more weight to them. So your hair is being pulled down more because your hair is locking and things like that. So styles, you'll have little like sensitive spots in your scalp. And so this is even before you're doing styles. So that's why some people, like when they do ponytails for their locks, you don't see them keeping those ponytails up for a long time because it will hurt, especially if you have thicker locks. Like it can definitely hurt doing styles like ponytails and things like that. They do have different accessories that you can use from black owned companies that you can buy, that you can put those in your hair for ponytails and it won't hurt as much or as bad. But I try to do the least tension as possible with my hairstyles. So if I'm wearing my hair with a ponytail at the top and some down like y'all have seen, I only wrap that hair tie one time. I don't wrap it multiple times because I want to be comfortable. When y'all saw my hair pinned up in the back, if I felt like some of the pins were in and it was really like just my scalp was starting to feel sensitive, I adjusted those bobby pins so it wouldn't hurt as much. And when you're in the chair, if you feel that style is too tight or it's too much pulling, then what you need to do is let that stylist know. Like, that's your hair, that's your head, that's your scalp. Tight styles, again, can do more harm than good. They look nice and there are stylists that really do their thing with those styles, but like, let them know if it's too tight, because just let them know, like, it's your head. Like, it's okay for you to say something. You're paying money, say something. You're paying for a service. Don't sit through the pain. Some people will sit through the pain and it's like, no, say something. The other thing with the styles, being too tight, you'll see people be like, oh, well, I had this style and then the bumps came. Like, you felt the tension before those bumps came. So before the bumps come, remove the style, because you don't want to keep it in. Like, we get it. You paid money. It is cute. It is nice. It's good for if you're going to an event, but remove that, because that does more harm than good. You can cause thinning at the base of your locks. That I've talked about it before. This portion of your lock is the heart and soul of your lock, because this is where your lock begins at, and the bottom are the old parts, the dead parts. The old parts, I want to say, I don't even want to say the dead parts because locks are always alive. Always remember that. But the parts at the bottom, they are vibrant as well. You have to take care of every portion and every part of the lock. Through so much tight styles and things like that, you can cause thinning through certain parts of the locks as well. So you really have to just be careful. Open your mouth, say something when you feel like the bobby pins or that style is just too tight, so that the hairstylist, not even hairstylists, because locticians, they on a different level. The loctician can readjust, and they can do the style where as though it's not going to be causing tension and hurting and things like that. Because if you're feeling headaches, you're seeing redness, you're feeling bumps and things like that, then you should not keep that style. And, you know, your pain tolerance level is what you take when it comes into whether it be locks or whatever in life. Like, you know, I don't have a high pain tolerance level for anything anymore. So if it's causing me a ton of pain, it's not staying in my hair. I'm going to remove it, you know. I do my own styles, and if I feel like I did that too tight with the bobby pins, I readjust, because I'm like, it's not worth the pain that I'm going to feel. I think people really need to, you know, understand that. That's with everything in life. Like, eventually, like, you might sit through pain of things and keep getting inflicted with pain, but after a while, your pain tolerance level is going to be decreased, and then you're going to wind up not sitting through the pain or staying through the pain, you know. So that's a gem that I just dropped for you to help anybody and everybody out there understood everything that I was saying, not just with lock, but everything in life. And I believe locks just teach you about that, not to stay through inflicted pain, you know. You're not a warrior if you sit through a lock style that is very painful for you and you're wearing it for days at a time. Like, no, like, some people, they know their pain tolerance level is low, but they try to play like their pain tolerance level is high. It's like, it's not high. Your pain tolerance level is low, and that's okay, because mine is. And if a style is too tight, I'm gonna take it out. Anything that inflicts pain, I'm not going to be near. So, you know, take them gems the way that I said it. You know, I really hope this video was helpful. If it's too tight, y'all, say something. Say something to the loctician that's doing your hair, or to the person styling your locks. Like, you don't want to sit through pain. Like, you want to be comfortable wearing your locks. Like, or if you are doing your styles and you notice it's too tight, readjust it so that you're comfortable. Or there, like I said, there are accessories that you can do hairstyles with your locks and it won't cause as much tension. So that's all I have for right now for y'all. It was so good talking to y'all, seeing y'all. And if you want to know about this hat, I went to my local Target and got it. And I actually was revamping and redoing for my profile pictures. So I actually wanted to revamp and redo showing my locks. So that's it, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.